Good morning, good morning, good morning, Facebook family, friends, and those of you that just stopped by to see your girl. We thank God for another week. We thank God that He kept us. He didn't leave us, even if it felt like He did. And I know sometimes it feels like He do because I'm right here with you. But He don't leave us, and I do trust that. And my growing faith in Him, the times that He has kept me so many times, I know He didn't leave me. I deserved to have been left, but He didn't leave me, right? So He didn't leave us, and He let us and let our golden little moments roll on a little while longer, right? So you want to know what you got to thank God for? That He let you live to see another day. He let your family get up thus far. If your phone has not rang and there was bad news on the other end, then we thank God for those mercies right now, because someone reminded me that the next breath, the next heartbeat belongs to Him. He's the giver of that. And He knows who's getting it. He knows we don't deserve it either. But because of His mercy, He let us have a little bit more time to occupy till He comes. Because that's what we want to be, right? We want to be caught up to meet Him. I know none of us really want to say that you want to just die. Now, if if that's your thing, and okay, I'll just be caught up to meet Him in the air. And cut on my mini light so that I could get some light up in here. I had to do me a little makeshift phone holder, so I hope it hold up, because this phone case won't fit in my little holders. So yeah, y'all. I don't know what's going on in your world, but I hope that everything that you don't understand, that you know, that we know, because I'm talking to me too, that is for our good. I know it don't feel like it. God knows I know I understand that. I have just stood sometimes in the midst of something that's happening and just threw my head up, because I'm trying to do that now. I'm trying to go to God first, but go to my emotions or my own intellect, whatever it is that's happening in the moment. I'm trying to throw my head up and see, well, Lord, where you at in that? Because you know, I don't understand. And I don't deserve an answer as to why, because He's God. He knows. He knows what, like somebody said or showed one time, with we want the big teddy bear, and the small one is standing out in front of us, and we don't know if we keep going, that the big one is back there. You know, He's not obligated to tell us how He's going to do it. We are to trust Him that He is. And I do understand that is not easy, because we only know how sometimes to trust what's right in front of us. And that's not going to make it. I have not seen in these 58 years where just trusting me is going to make it. And trust me, I tried. I thought that, and sometimes still want to think I'm a decent thinking person. So you be thinking, right, that, you can either hurry God with it. Like you feel like, I can really, you be thinking you can outthink Him. I can get this done a little faster, and then I'm going to pray, Lord, you get in it. Like I'm going to go ahead and do it. And Jesus, don't you go nowhere, but just, going on out there by yourself. Then when you get scarred up and your knees is tore out the frame and your feelings is tore out the frame, you know what we do. We end up, I do not know what this is going to look like. I ain't never tried this gray palette, but I'm wearing gray and yellow, the skirt. And the jacket is yellow or yellow looking. But anyway, we go out there and we get scarred up. And then we come back with our emotions everywhere. And he's standing right there waiting for us. Thank the Lord. Thank you, Lord. And maybe I'm by myself. I try not to do it as often as I used to, and there is no big and no little sins. Don't misunderstand me. I think there is some differentials in what we do in this body and outside of this body. Don't get me to asking, telling you what that is, because ask your pastor or read. I don't know how to explain that. But, yeah, after we get scarred up, we end up back in his presence then. Lord, please fix this situation. Make it go away. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, Jesus. Yeah, I know, because I done already done it many times. I don't know what this gray looks like, if it'll even show up on my skin. But we're going to try it. And I'm straight up jumping out here right now with these colors. But it's just like anything else, I think. And I think that's why we have to build a relationship with the Lord. As you just get doing stuff, and as you get to know him, I think that you just build a relationship to where now you automatically go to him. It's not a chore, right? It's natural. I go to God for my answers. I go to God for, what's going to happen next, which is what he wants. He really wants our loyalty in that way for us to come to him, right? Instead of going to other people. You know how we need confirmation. We need sister so-and-so and brother so-and-so to confirm our what we think the Lord is saying to us. And I don't think there's anything wrong with prayer and getting 2 or 3 people to pray. I think that that's a good thing. Go get some people to pray. But when you get an answer from the Lord and a sure enough answer, that's what it is. It's an answer from the Lord. Right, I'm going to try this darker gray, this color pop. That was Julia's. I'm just going to try darker on the outside just because I'm used to something darker on the outside. And I know y'all like me, everything you turn to on your social media is telling you something about the coming of the Lord. And y'all, as different as it might sound, and you done heard it from your grandma and her grandma before that, it's happening. And I do understand what it sounds like to you, because I too have to go to God, Lord, remove all unbelief out of me. Because the natural part of you wants to say, he's coming back. Lord is really coming back. He's coming on a cloud, and every eye shall see him. And yeah, yes, he is. And just ask the Lord to remove that unbelief out you. We ask God that you remove it, because guess what? What you don't want to do is err on the side that he ain't coming back, and you end up in a devil's hell forever and ever. Forever. Yeah. Well, he gonna be down there where it's gonna be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Ain't gonna be no getting out. Ain't gonna be no coming back. Ain't gonna be no turn to go left 5 steps to home. No more love, no more patience, no more understanding. None of that is gonna be gone, y'all. What here is fun enough for that? I know the answer to it. Nothing. Nothing is fun enough to miss heaven. Nothing. It ain't no amount of stress that you go through worth you giving up your soul salvation. And I understand stress as well. Trust me. I do not know, y'all, what this is that I'm putting on. I think I done put two different colors on the same. I think I put this one on the first eye and that one on the second one. Ew. How can I take this down? I need to take this off. I don't like it. Ugh. Why did I do this? Help. It's got to be some dark. I can put something else. This got to calm down. This too much. So I'm going back in with this dark to see if I can. I got to do something. I don't even care at this point that if it's just look like I ain't put nothing on. I don't think I can just be doing silver on my skin or something for me. And I love it. Maybe silver with blue, because it almost looks like I got on blue, don't it? Well, I think I should let it be enough. Just put some mascara on and act like you meant for it to look like this. I don't know. I am tempted to just take it off and just put on mascara. And just don't look at it for the rest of the day. I think that's what I'm doing. I can't take it. I don't think I want to look at it. I don't think I want to look at it. Let's just take it off. And I might not put nothing on. It's my prerogative. Because I did not like that at all. And I know y'all probably thinking, well, I've seen some Sundays you got up here and put some masks on that I thought you should have took that off. Well, that Sunday, I didn't. But this Sunday, I did. So, I'm glad, though, that I'm moving past, and it's taken a while to get here. And I'm still getting to the place where, you can move past what other people think. I will be more than happy to not be that person. I sure hope that my mascara go on after I done put that oil on my head, on my eye mask. On my lashes. I don't know. What if I start to hate makeup? I wouldn't be mad at that either. And I wouldn't start preaching to people that they need to not wear makeup because some reason or another I started hating makeup. I wouldn't do that either because if it leaves me, or if somehow, some reason or another, I'm not saying that's how I feel right now. I'm just saying today I took it off. let's just say it goes away and it's not something that I want to do anymore, right? I'm not going to tell you that God said take the makeup off. I'm not going to do that because, number one, I don't think he said that to me. And if he said it to me, maybe he said it for a reason for me. Maybe it's something he wants me to do without it, and I don't know how to act with it. So, for me, I can't have makeup on no more. Just using that as an example. As you can tell, I'm still putting on stuff, so I ain't saying he told me that. But I'm not going to push that now. If it's something he laid on my heart to say, and it is for the masses of people, and I shared that with you, I can almost guarantee you that I'm just going to use 100 people, right? If it is for, it could just be for 10 of y'all. It could just be for one person out of that, and it be confirmation of something that I said. I wouldn't know who you are. I wouldn't know what God has put in your spirit or in your heart, and you needed confirmation. And then maybe I would know. I don't know. But what I do know is we are to be used by God, and we are to follow his directions. And in the moments we may not understand what they mean, why, but he has purpose. And his purposes we don't always understand. And I want to understand them all. I do. What, Lord, did we do that for? Why did you allow that, this, and the other? So far right now today, I think it's just going to be mascara. Honestly, I got up this morning. My gratitude is big. I was thankful for the Lord waking me up. I had no clue what I was putting on, right? Sometimes I do. I might know in the middle of the week what I'm going to put on Sunday, and I take it out, right? And I think it was just one of them weeks where, for whatever reason, I'm not going to put it on anything. Being a little bit transparent and being honest. Maybe this was a week that it was a little, I had a little bit more of a struggle where I don't talk to the Lord about it all the time because I've already talked to the Lord about sometimes being a single Christian lady. And that is up to the Lord, the whens, the hows, the whats, right? I can't make no moves off of that. I can make them, right? And I have made them. I have made them. And they don't turn out so well. I have moved when God said don't move. I have been still where God said move, right? And I want to say that those might be the worst of times when the Lord is saying it up to you to do something that you don't understand and you don't do it because you waiting for Lord. If it's gonna be done, you gonna show enough have to do it. You want to be careful how you say that, because ain't no telling how that's gonna come out. You just might want to be glad on the other end of that you still got life, health, and strength, because he told you to come out, go away, move the situation, let the situation go, before you got kicked up, bruised, and so on and so forth. But no, we can't hear that. I think I scratch my head every time because when I take it off, I don't know if it's tight. I don't know, it just makes me scratch. Anyway, matter of fact, here we go. obedience is way better than sacrifice. So Lord, help us to be obedient, because we don't want no more to sacrifice. We don't want to get knocked upside the head no more. Help us to just be obedient to you. Please. I don't know what I'm going to do with this hair right now. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, I still don't know. But I want to speak on that obedience. We were speaking on it in our Zoom Bible study on last week. Let me tell you something. If you can find a Bible study that is Zoom, and I mean a good one where you can ask questions and you can talk and you can participate in many different ways, but the pastor is loving enough to let you have a voice in it, right? But even in your voice, you may be a little shaky, a little off. You might not be right at all. But he allows you to have a voice, and then he shares with you what the verse really means, and you can share with him what you've always maybe thought the verse meant, right? Um, it's worth looking into. It's worth Googling, and I don't mind inboxing or putting up our Zoom um, Bible study on Tuesdays. It's only an hour. You can cut your camera off, cut your mic off, which 99% of us do, and just cut it on if we want to say something or ask a question. And you can unmute yourself and speak and ask the question about whatever it is that the topic is about, right? I don't know where I got this from. Did I get this from a shop? It's called Blessed. I don't know where I got it from. I had it a long time. It's for edges. Extra hold Blessed. I guess Google it. I don't know. It's done pretty good. Last Sunday I didn't come home with white white in my hair. I did put some other grease or something on it too, because I do not trust edge control of any kind, because I have bought $25, $30 edge control. Oh, some of it comes in beautiful smells and everything, and it's got fragrance to it, and some don't, and whatever. And then you get home or buy it and it get to you, you know what you got. It worked, it looked good, and it got all the hold that you want, the shellac or whatever. Thank you. And y'all have heard me say it many times before. I really don't think that all the laying down of the shellacking is good and healthy for our hair. But not because of what somebody else wants, but sometimes we want our hair to be laid down too. Not because of what society wants, but we want that, right? So sometimes I will do it because I want to see the laid down parts. I don't know yet. I'm just going to plait a piece of hair in the back and just go with it for the day. I sure hope my coffee is already made. I think it is somewhere. I know I probably done changed a bunch of subjects, but that's what happens sometimes. Let me tell y'all something else, right? On Thanksgiving, let me tell you a good game to get for your family for Christmas. And you could put down, tell me what's good, another one. Uno, no mercy. How you do it? My kids always laugh when I try to do this new stuff. And I hope that ain't, what is that, T? Uno, no mercy. Even my college grandson will stay to play that, right? And you could end up, if you miss this one step, we have not played it without we don't want nobody to get put out and to have to sit for a long time, right? We want the game to end with one winner. Well, one of the rules in the game is if you get over 25 cards, and you can, because some of them you got draw 10s and they could be stacked. You got draw 4s, draw 6s. You got draw 2s, 4s, and all that can be stacked. And everybody can have one around the table because you eat a lot of cards. Well, I think you're going to have to play where you let the person with the 25 cards get out. Because if not, we ended up, I guarantee we played one hand 20 for about 2 hours. And the way we ended the game is we had to end the game with whoever had the least amount of cards at a certain hour. That was the winner, which was me. It was me. Nah, I did win. But that's how I won, because I had 7 cards and my son and my future daughter-in-law had 8. My daughter had like 18. I don't know. That was a lot of cards. But let me tell y'all, in this game, you be switching hands. So you could, once you get this certain card, you could tell somebody with one card, give me that hand. Yeah, it's good. It's fun. It's really, really fun. So, but yeah, that's a good game to get. Yeah, I put that brown up there. I'm not taking these out though. I'm gonna tell you why. This second hole has been giving me, I haven't been wearing earrings in it. So it gives me problems, right? So what I've been doing is just wearing this, putting the Neosporin on it until I open that hole back up. And then I'll take the earrings out and be able to change them. You know, like basically I'm starting back over with that hole. So that's just the way it is. So yeah, I'm gonna put on a big old necklace today with preppy looking clothes because it was sitting in front of me. All right, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna use as a stand to hold this phone for a minute while I put my coat on. So we might have to end this video right here. Hold on. All right, so we got this phone rigged up here. I don't know how long that's gonna last. Uno No Mercy comes in a brown box. I think it's like $14, something like that. Might be $15 on Amazon. But anyway, I hear, and the next one we're gonna get, but I don't know who buying it, is Uno, something with a T. Tactical? I don't know. Uno, something else. I forget what it is, but somebody was telling us about it. So we decide we're going to get that. We're going to try that one next. Putting on the trustees. I know I'm, 20 years? They about 20 years old. And them bottoms still holding up. Yeah. Ain't even bad. But that's because I wear them. Now, I will shout at them too now. Don't misunderstand me. But sometimes I pull my shoes off to shout. But you know, you can just, you can just. And if this arm ain't right, just. So. But a praise will happen because he been real good. And praise don't have to happen and mess with that arm. Praise don't have to happen through dance. We can praise God in many different ways, but he's worthy, definitely, of the praise. Oh, Jesus, help us, Lord. Yeah, this necklace really don't go. Look. All right, so not bad. Not bad. Ponytail look a little strange in the back. I think it'll be just fine. So y'all, we are dressed. We thank God we're not late. Hallelujah. We're going to get on out of here. And if you feel that my skirt is short, sometimes I do. It's kind of hard for me to let this length go. But I do put shorts on under them. I have tights on and I wear shorts under. And most of the time I have on a slip too. But I do put shorts on because it is above my knee. And I just feel that I should. And if the Lord don't want me to wear them, I guess Lord, I'ma really need him to take them from me, because I do have a love for this length skirt. It ain't got to be real short or nothing like that. But this length is a length that I really like, right? I hope that this thing I got in front of this camera ain't on this camera. Anyway, y'all, we're going to get out of here today. We're going to be grateful, which we are, which I tell y'all every Sunday, because I don't know where you came from. I just know where I have come from. And where I've come from, the times that I've felt on Sundays, the way I have felt when it just wasn't quite right, just having, a moment, or if you do have a moment where you feel alone or whatever it is, that might be a day where you get food and just staying right by yourself, not going out and not being a part of the community, not going out and being a part where somebody can see your face and know that you're still living, not being a part where somebody can call your name before the Lord and that be 2 or 3 gathered, and just able to call down 10,000s of angels. But you get stuck in a rut and stuck in the home where the enemy can silently speak to you all day and all night. I understand that. And I am praying right now that the Lord will help you move out of that and to continue to let you to build a fence in you and all around you, so that you can climb and keep going and get up out of that. Why that light on? Y'all see my tree? Yeah, that's my baby Christmas tree up there. We going on. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And I hope that you're not hungry today. And that if you are, that if it's my hand somehow that has to feed you, I hope and pray that the Lord will give me a way to do that. And if you have a way to feed somebody, I pray that the Lord would touch your heart and how to get that done as well. So let's keep one another in prayer, because we need it now. And don't forget to give your heart to the Lord. And how do you do it? One day, one step, one moment at a time. Just ask the Lord to forgive you. Just ask him to forgive you. And to tell him that I don't know what to do with this, but I'm going to ask you to forgive me. So we'll start there. I love you. Your story matters. I know you have one. I can feel you. If you're in some type of abuse, don't be a victim. There is a 1-800 number. You have to call it. You have to find out what's in your local area. You have to make 2026 different for you and your kids. And that goes without saying male or female. If you stay there, the abuse won't stop. If you stay in the home or the job, the abuse won't stop because they will see you as a boundary mover. And it will just be people that will keep pushing your boundaries. And if you are a people pleaser or want people to be happy with you, you will keep moving the boundaries because you don't know how to stop. Also, get you some therapy. That don't mean you crazy. Go get you some therapy. Sit down and talk to somebody to find out, why am I such a boundary mover? Why do I move boundaries? Why do I need the approval of others? While they move on around me all day and all night long as if I'm not there. That's right. Get you some of that. Anyway, God bless you. I got to get out of here. I'm actually on time, and I'm still pushing forward, and I'm still leaving this house. Those of you that understand that know what I mean. I love you. God bless.